the blue book in the total GRF spending on education. FY09 to FY10, I see a $13 million rise. FY10 to FY11, I see a $262 million rise. I add those together, and I get $275 million. You guys are talking about $925 million. How do you arrive at that number? Because I'm seeing 275 jump.
Can I look at what you have first?
Sure.
Because I think what you're looking at is the total education budget.
There's a copy for you.
I think what you're looking at is a total education budget as opposed to the foundation or the basic educational services part of the budget. And so the $900 million is in reference to the foundation payments, increase.
Can you tell us what page in the blue book's that on? Because
I can't tell you right off the top of my head. I'd have to get back to you.
I don't even, so you're saying that the estimated need for foundation funding is that chart I just sent you, the second to last column from the bottom? That's how you're getting the 925?
No, the 925 again is the foundation payment, it's transportation, I believe it's even charter schools and a number of other different components. It's just not foundation, there's a number of different components that make up the 925.
Right, on that chart that I just sent your way, it's the second from the bottom category, right?
No, that's
estimated
not.
Need for foundation funding, that's not it?
No, I just said, it's the community schools, it's transportation, and it's the foundation payments. So if you look at the community schools line item that's midway down the chart, then you add the pupil transportation, and then you add the foundation payment. I believe you would then get the $900 and some odd dollars over the biennium. Okay. Yeah.
Is the tax break for businesses under the conversion levy a coincidence, or was it structured that way purposely to win favor with business for this whole plan?
No, it's a function of how our tax laws are structured.
No, but you created this conversion levy. It's a new thing.
Right.
Did you create the conversion levy the way you did so it would benefit business?
No, we created the conversion levy to address the reappraisal phantom revenue issue and to allow districts to have growing revenue through voter approval, to have growing revenue on local millage rates. And so we developed this tool that we thought would accomplish that goal without having to go to the Constitution, to go through a constitutional amendment process. And in essence, as we studied this, we discovered that it would have this impact because of how the tax laws work with the tax reduction factors and all of that.
So was there anyone from the business community that had a role in crafting this at all?
No. This was a proposal from our internal group working with the tax commissioner and his staff at the tax department.
So you mentioned that there's a 2% multiplier on operations and maintenance to make up for the extra school days.
Yes.
Was the same multiplier applied to the teacher salary component, and if not, why?
No, it was not used with the teacher compensation, and we did not go that route because we felt like through covering the state's covering the mandate for STRS, and also using the instructional quality index was enough of a multiplier to really pay for the additional days that local districts would have to provide as a part of our reform. So it's not explicitly in the model; it's implicit in the model.
Okay. So let's say as we continue this down the road, even years out, I mean, we're going to continue to grow the number of days. Is there at any point a factor should be put into that? Because I mean, or is there an assumption that teachers? I mean, I'm assuming you don't expect teachers will continue to get paid the same as days increase.
Well, again, I think those are local decisions made by local boards in terms of what they pay their teachers. But I think to answer the first part of your question, that's why we created the School Funding Advisory Council, because on a 2-year basis they will look to see and make recommendations on how they think the model should be amended to meet the educational needs of our students on an ongoing basis. And so if they decide that there should be, some type of adjustment made to the model to account for those additional days, that's something that they would be able to do. But I want to emphasize that whatever recommendations that they make, it would be recommendations to the governor and the General Assembly to consider as they develop their budgets for the upcoming 2-year budget cycle.
So let's take District X one more time here and just walk me through it one more time. I thought I had it.
The
on
conversion
Monday.
levy?
I thought I had it on Monday. I may not have had it quite as clear.
So this slide or the other one?
Let's go to that slide right there. So District X can pass a conversion levy,
Yes.
right? Still keep those 6 mills,
Yes.
but those mills, the money that those mills raise is capped at a certain dollar amount, but it still goes toward the district.
You got
So
it.
you don't lose that, but you still get growing property tax revenue off the base of 20,
You
off
got
the
it.
board. Okay, I did that.
Those become just like those.
Yeah, okay. But even on District Y, the emergency levy rate there, that's already a cap. It doesn't raise any more than, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both the same in how they operate.
A two-part